Hey there, how are you today? My name is Adeola. Today I want to talk about something really dear to my heart, and I think I'll call it the levels to mastery. You know, I know that in the past I used to think that um, I needed to work on my strengths, on my weaknesses, right? They'll do that SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, and we should know them so that we can, maybe some of it work. But I started to learn that I don't need to work on my weaknesses. I just need to master my strengths and become superb at it. And then I can outsource my weaknesses to other people to handle, either pay, partner, collaborate, whatever. Okay. When I started my business, Owning My Greatness, I used to do everything. I would do, social media. And I found out that I was depleted, tired, angry, and really frustrated. I almost just wanted to let go and just stop, right? So I came across a coach, I'll call him, and he taught me this: focus on your strengths and leave your weaknesses alone. I'm like, whoa, why didn't anybody ever tell me this? Yes. So what I started doing was, okay, what am I ready to be very good at? And what am I, because some of this, my strengths were not also high level strengths, but I knew that there were certain things I needed to work on to be able to achieve the mastery that I wanted to have. So what I did was, I first looked, outlined all the things that I needed to do. Okay. So write messages for my blog, put out quotes, different things, and I started with a platform for stepmothers. Okay. And then morphed as the case went. So anyways, I then decided to go through this process. So I started writing things down. I wrote down all the things that I was very good at, all the things that I was mid-level good at, all the things that were complete, and then I realized that posting on social media, admin, were things that drained me of energy. Because also what I learned was to do things that, that gave me energy, and to reduce the things that didn't give me energy. Okay? So the things that gave me energy, I focused on. And the things that didn't give me energy, I knew were my weaknesses. So fortunately, I was working at the time, and so I could afford to pay someone else. And so I started to do that, because I thought to myself, I'm not going to keep money and hoard money just because money works for me. I don't work for money. So I got, a company to start to do my social media, and that really helped. And we kind of morphed, because I then started to change them because they were not meeting the standards that I wanted to meet. And so I found a sweet spot now with the people that I'm working with, and I'm really excited about it. And my team have grown. They've gone from 1 to about 4 people at the moment, right? So I've been able to sustain it and grow my business and grow my brand in the way of staying in my place of strength and become a master at it. I listened to Bob Proctor, who said money is equivalent to the need for what you do, how well you do it, and the difficulty in replacing you. And that changed my life forever, because now I don't need to do everything. I don't need to be a master at everything. I need to focus on what I'm really good at and I'm happy to do. So one of the ways to become a master at anything is to understand what you're doing. Okay? It starts from there. So it's the cognitive mastery. So maybe go for a course, maybe go to school, maybe go and learn a trade. But it's that cognitive learning, that cognitive mastery, understanding it is like the intellectual understanding. So head knowledge, as the case is, right? Your head knowledge, I know it. And it's just knowledge, but knowledge is not enough. Knowledge needs to be applied. Now, when knowledge is applied, it then becomes emotional. So it now becomes the emotional mastery. So you start to really feel it, right? So you feel that, okay, yeah, this I can do very well. This, if I keep getting better at it, I can give more, I can be more, I can do more. That's what the emotional side of you does. I remember some days ago I woke up in the morning because I'd been thinking, okay, I want to create something really powerful, a course really powerful, for women and men individually, and then we did something I created, and then also for kids, so I thought, okay, I'll do the women, I will get somebody to do the guys for the men, and then I'll get someone else to do for the kids. Okay. And so we came up with something I came up with something, and I woke up in the morning, and the title came straight to my head. The title of it came clear. So I got up and I voiced it on my phone so that I won't forget it. And I just went straight into motion, right? So I had the knowledge of, okay, I want to do this. I have the skills, I'm trained, I'm certified, I can come up with the coursework. But really, what do I want to do? I had to now start feeling it. Feeling, okay, this is how I want people to feel when they go through this course. This is what I want people to come out of. This is the benefits I want people to have when they come out of when they've gone through this process with me. So it wasn't just the intellectual knowledge, it now became the emotional knowledge. And then the last one is the doing, physical mastery, right? There's wisdom. Wisdom is applied knowledge, right? And action is the only antidote to despair. Only, and I say to my friends that your success and your comfort not in the same zone. You can't be comfortable and successful at the same time, right? You're going to have to do certain things. You're going to consistently embody this feeling. You're going to consistently own it. It becomes your physiology. It becomes, your entire body takes it over, and then you're working it, you are doing it, you're talking it, you're tasting it, you're touching it. People, when they speak to you, they just know that you have a passion for this thing and you are really excited to do this thing and you're great at it. So the need for what you do, the excellence in which you do it or at which you do it, and the difficulty in people replacing you. Now, the difficulty with people replacing you means you are so good at it. So they may try. It's not to say that, oh, they can't try. They may try to go to other people, but they will not be able to replace you because there's something you bring, something that is special to you, something that you're an absolute master at, something that when they think of this thing, you're the first person they think of. That's how good you become. And people have no choice. They can't do away with you. And so all of that is equals to ample success and plenty money because you're giving so much value to people. And so you're going to also get value. Remember, what you sow is what you reap, right? So it's very important to allow it become your identity. It becomes your identity. It becomes cellular knowledge. Like they can wake me up in the night now and say, Jella, what do you want to do? And I'll tell them straight, I want to raise billions of wholesome people all over the world so that we can live in a happier place. Imagine if there are more wholesome people without depression or anxiety or fear or the thoughts of suicide or the lack of. Imagine if we had happier people who knew themselves, who had created a powerful identity for themselves and living it, who know how to use the laws of the land to work for them and achieving great success, who are living in abundance and plenty money. Imagine if we had people like that, more people like that. Not segmented to just one side and then other people. No, it's available for everyone. And the more people that know, the more people that can tap into it. So, you really have to those three levels: cognitive mastery, emotional mastery, and then physical mastery. You can't do without knowing it first. You have to know it. Feeling it next. You have to feel it. And then acting it last. You have to act it. Otherwise, it would just be knowledge you didn't even need in the first place because you're not using it. You get what I mean? So use it. Use the knowledge. Feel the knowledge. Apply it. And it will work for you. And you'll become a master in anything that you do. And I'll be here to root for you as always. Have a wonderful day. My name is Adeola once again. God